As young people, the sooner you get the message that knowledge is what takes you through your life and not entertaining your friends, the sooner you learn from you guys of how it works and what you can do and how little you need to get started, but how big you can grow with just the information that you guys are willing to give to people. That's my message.
Absolutely. That is a big mission of Disrupt. When I was in school, I was really smart. My mom was a programmer in the second grade, and people called me a nerd. And I had to hide being smart because everyone around me was like, oh, you're a nerd. So anything that I would do good, I would get picked on, I would get bullied, and I ended up fighting. I got all these fights, and I had to pretend that I was dumb. And so a huge part, the whole first part of my life, I was like getting in trouble and hanging with the wrong crowd because I was trying to quote unquote be cool. And I think in the Black and Latino community in particular, we have the wrong idols, right? I was actually thinking of like the top Latin people in the world and in America. And I was thinking of like you and like J-Lo. And it was a very short list and everyone was in entertainment. We don't make business cool. We need to be able to make business just as cool as entertainment, just as cool as sports. Look at the African-American community, the same thing. They idolize, entertainment, music, and we don't idolize business. And being a nerd, learning to code, learning trading, all of these things, it's not in our community, it's not in our culture. So we need to implant it. We need to make it cool. And we need to put it front of mind. And that's why we started our media publication, Disrupt Magazine, is to be the voice of Latinos in the entrepreneur and business community. There's no voice for us. There's no one, when we were growing up, who did we look up to? 50 Cent and Bad Bunny, right? Like that's who the kids are looking up to. It's not, if you listen to their lyrics, that's not a message that you want a young 18-year-old that's trying to figure out his life looking up to. So I think as we have more leaders like yourself, George, I want to really commend you for agreeing to do this on such short notice. As we have more Latin leaders that come up and make this look cool. Learning trading is cool. Learning coding is cool. Starting your own business is cool, and thinking outside of the box is cool. And I think we need to, and I think a big part of our movement is to show that.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And looking at the messages and the people, we see all the messages, people, you're right. That if you're smart, and even if you struggle to learn, the fact that you're going in the right direction will take you to where you need to end up. It might not be as fast, but when you give up, you're out. I mean, when you can't give up, that's the thing. Is now there's webinars like this and things that are around that there's no need to feel alone or no need to think that just because you don't understand in the beginning that you won't understand at the end. One of the best things I saw when I went to speak, I was working with charter schools, was there was a lot of children of people who were immigrants and they were learning at a high level. And a lot of times you're going to need your parents to be able to work with you at home. And, now, homework for kids, by the third grade, you're already like, I can't help you. So what the school was doing was taking all the mothers, and we went into a room and you saw 16 women, all the same height, like 4'10", and all the same body, sitting in front of computers, learning what their children are learning. So at home, they can do the work together, and that way when something gets tough for you, you don't quit on yourself. That you have somebody there that's saying, "Hey man, let's do this. You can do this." That you don't just close the book or close the computer and go watch television and think, "I'm never gonna learn that." Never quit, because everything is possible.